the fact that if he would have fallen one more time, he probably would have never been able to get up. And he mentioned the fact that the chances of him ending up in a wheelchair if he continued to wrestle would have been really, really high. So I'm glad he made the decision he did to retire. I will definitely be posting this on YouTube at youtube.com Jonathan Clarke 22, and it will be available on our Twitter page at HEW Entertainment Jonathan Clarke 1 as one of our video archives on our Twitter page and our YouTube channel for review. So if you have an opinion about Edge's career, definitely follow me on Twitter at HEW Entertainment Jonathan Clarke 1, following over 1,200 people at the present time, a mixture of wrestlers and celebrities. You can also follow me on YouTube at youtube.com Jonathan Clarke 22 and check out all our video archives, over 400 of them up there with the addition of this one, taking a look at Edge's induction into the Hall of Fame and a small look at the Four Horsemen as well, who were remarkable talents. Flair and Anderson, great friends. And you can also join the conversation at facebook.com Jonathan Clarke. So to wrap things up here, congratulations going out to Edge for his Hall of Fame induction ceremony that will take place the night before WrestleMania on March 31st, 2012 in St. Louis, Missouri. So it's going to be really, really cool to see all this. They're actually going to be doing the Hall of Fame induction ceremony from an actual arena this year like they've done in previous years here recently. So it's going to be cool. I really, no, it's not St. Louis, Missouri. What am I thinking? It's Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida. I'm thinking Royal Rumble there. It's Miami, Florida. The night before WrestleMania, March 31st, Edge will be inducted along with the likes of the Four Horsemen as the 2012 Hall of Fame class continues to be built over the next few weeks on Raw and SmackDown. It will take place in Miami, Florida, in an actual arena the night before WrestleMania, and 24 hours after that, John Cena versus The Rock. What a big year we have ahead of us in 2012, and the Hall of Fame class is going to be rated R this year with the induction of Edge. Follow me on Twitter at HEW Entertainment Jonathan Clarke 1, and you can also join the conversation at facebook.com Jonathan Clarke with over 900 fans on our Facebook page. Over 900 fans on Facebook, 1,200 people were following on Twitter. Make sure you follow us and subscribe to our YouTube videos and friend us on Facebook. The Hall of Fame class for 2012 is going to be rated R, and Edge definitely will resort to the internet if he has anything else prior to his induction, because usually that's what retired wrestlers do. They use Twitter and the internet to promote anything they have, and they come back on and off again in professional wrestling. And it was a pleasure to actually see the majority of Edge's career. I had the opportunity to see Edge perform for the first time live and in person in 2002 when he took on Kurt Angle at a SmackDown house show in the main event, and Edge won with the spear. And he actually did an entertaining promo at the conclusion of the match. But just to see Edge perform live and in person is a spectacle that you would not believe. If you didn't have the opportunity to see Edge perform any time in his career, boy did you miss out. He performed on the same show as Rey Mysterio around the time Rey Mysterio made his WWE inaugural debut. He actually wrestled on that house show a few weeks prior to his SmackDown debut against Chavo Guerrero, and Torrie Wilson actually took on Don Marie in a bra and panties match as the second main event of the show. There were two main events, Edge versus Angle, Torrie versus Don in a bra and panties match, and I've interviewed Don Marie, and she talked about that during the interview. But just to see Edge perform nearly 12 years ago, 10 or 12 years ago, was great. And it's outstanding that his career took the direction it took following his debut in 1998. I didn't expect Edge to get as far as he did when I first saw him in 1998, but you just can't judge someone by the way they look, because the most horrible looking wrestler can go such a long way in the wrestling business. And with the way it is today, almost anybody can become a star overnight. I mean, look at someone like Zack Ryder. But definitely, Edge's career was something to behold. And having the chance to see him perform nearly 10 or 12 years ago in 2002 was great. Main eventing a house show and doing a phenomenal promo afterwards. That was the only time I had the chance to see Edge perform, and if I could do it all over again, I would. So the Hall of Fame class for 2012 is going to be absolutely outstanding. Edge and the Four Horsemen going in the same night, the night before WrestleMania in Miami. Tickets for the Hall of Fame induction ceremony are available now. A few select seats are still open for that one, as we're just a few months away from the prestigious Hall of Fame induction ceremony to be hosted by the likes of Jerry Lawler. At least he did last year's. I wonder will he do this year's again. Hopefully it won't be Michael Cole, because I won't be able to stand that for about 2 hours. The whole induction ceremony actually is 3 hours in length. 2 hours of it are on WWE.com, and 1 hour is the hour that's televised for the USA Network. But in its entirety, it's actually 3 hours long, and that year's WrestleMania actually has the Hall of Fame induction ceremony included on the Blu-ray. So it will be available on Blu-ray, the WrestleMania 28 Blu-ray, when it becomes available a few short months after WrestleMania 28 is done live on pay-per-view for a fortune. Pay-per-view prices have gone through the roof. But the Hall of Fame class for 2012 is going to be outstanding. Follow me on Twitter at HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke 1, and join the conversation at Facebook.com, Jonathan Clarke. On the Whisper in the Wind and the Beat in Your Heart, I'm Already There, Lone Star is next.
Going to theslap.com is like...
It's a slap.
A wonderful bowl of hot, fresh milk.
Theslap.com.
It's like being slapped by the internet.
Okay.
No, that's disturbing.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can try this. This sounds like fun. Ah, Jesus. And then they say the internet's not supposed to encourage violence. You're listening to HEW Entertainment Variety Radio with me, Jonathan Clarke. Ah.
You don't have to be afraid to put your dreams in action. You're never gonna fade, you'll be the main attraction. Swear to make it shine.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling, and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniel's rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville, and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey, you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which, by the way, is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either. And they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site, SureDog.com. Complete with daily news, exclusive video, interviews, live radio broadcast, interactive forums, and the very popular Fight Finder with bios and complete match-by-match histories of your favorite fighters. SureDog is the only place you need when it comes to mixed martial arts. Visit SureDog.com today.
Hi, my name's Adam Nudelman, but I play the Phantom on the radio. I'm here to remind you that, screw that, my book, Mysteries of Wrestling Solved, is available at finer bookstores everywhere. That stupid fake voice, I hate it. I wrote a book along with Sir Adam Kleinberg called Mysteries of Wrestling. It has the questions that you wanted answered. Why does Steve Austin hate Jeff Jarrett? Are referees really blind and stupid and dumb? Who is actually the toughest wrestler in the business outside of the ring? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kamala. We get down and dirty with insider facts you've never read about anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? It makes a great stocking stuffer. You're too short, you buy 3 of them, you get tall, you just stand on them. Mysteries of Wrestling Solved by ECW Press, written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Nudelman, available everywhere. It's done. The plug is done. I'm done. I didn't sell it well enough. There's naked pictures of China in there. Okay? Thanks.
Available now on DVD. John Triton is on the toughest, most important mission of his life.
They have a hostage. It's my wife.
And with everything on the line,
I gotta do something, and I gotta do it now.
nothing and no one can stop him.
See, I tried to kill this guy twice today.
Now, see the Marine in a whole new way with the unrated version. Get more edge-of-your-seat action, more mind-blowing explosions, more of the Marine. This unrated version features material too hot for theaters, plus special behind-the-scenes features. John Cena is the Marine. Only unrated version. Available now on DVD. Rated version also available.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not a real athlete. I'm just a wrestler. I'm 6'10", 328 pounds.
I won boxing's Golden Gloves 3 years in a row.
I was a national champion at the University of Miami. My jersey was retired at Florida State.
I was the ultimate fighting champion.
When you step through those ropes, bad things do happen. Had over 200 stitches. I suffered a dozen concussions. Broken bones. I separated shoulders. Damn near broke my neck. Blown out knees. But I still got up. This is who I am.
This is what I do. I'm not really an athlete.
This isn't real. Try lacing my boots.
Every day I train. Thousands of hours of practice.
Injuries can happen at any time.
My kneecap just kind of blew over to the side of my leg. I've torn the pectoral muscle completely off my shoulder.
I've had surgery 5 times in my left knee.
You do question, can I come back from this? My body,
My life is on the line.
don't risk yours. Please, don't try this.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Clarke, the voice of HEW Entertainment Radio. For years, HEW Entertainment has been the #1 professional wrestling news website on the internet for good reason, including headlines, extensive video footage, a radio program weekly, a weekly column for our users to read, video footage from HEW Wrestling Network, a YouTube channel, a MySpace, a Facebook, everything that a professional wrestling news website should have. HEW Entertainment has it for you in one place. Event results, video footage, news headlines, thousands of images, a weekly column, a weekly radio broadcast including archives, fantasy results, live chat rooms, forums, pay-per-view play-by-play, and so much more. For more information, add us today at facebook.com Jonathan Clarke and check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com Jonathan Clarke 22 to subscribe to our YouTube videos. HEW Entertainment is professional wrestling's most hated website and the #1 wrestling website on the internet today. Find out why by